Hi everybody, this is Rue with Rue's How To, and today we're going to be making Hello Kitty cheesecake cupcake things. Now I was looking at a window display at a used bookstore and I found this and I was like, yeah, let's try that. And this is what it's supposed to look like. Isn't that cute? That is super, super cute. This one looked like the easiest one to make, and I love cheesecake, and we're gonna give it a try. Like, a lot of times I look at these and all I do is just look at them. I never actually make anything because I'm like, how do I do that? You know, like, how do I make that happen? You know what I mean? So today we're gonna give it a try and I'm very excited. So here's some ingredients you're gonna need to make these cheesecakes. So the items that you're gonna need are, for the crust, you need either, you know, a pre-made crust. Well, this is if you're making a large one, not the cupcake ones. You could just buy the crust graham cracker. But if you want to make the, you know, the little mini ones, then you're going to need some graham crackers. And you need about 1 cup ground, which is about 6 whole sheets of graham crackers. And then you're going to need some melted butter in order to set the crust. For the filling, you're gonna need about 8 ounces of cream cheese. One quick side note about cream cheese, you don't have to actually use the real cream cheese. You can use substitutes. There's wonderful cheese substitutes out there that are amazing. I think there's one called Tofutti, which is so tasty. There's another one called Tease Cheese, but they were based out of Chicago. However, I don't know why they stopped making it. It was the best cheese ever that was not cheese. But anyways, so like I said, 3 8-ounce packages of cream cheese at room temperature. You're gonna need some sugar, 1.5 cups to be exact. You're gonna need vanilla extract, a pinch of salt, which I do not have here, but it's going to be a pinch of it. 3 eggs at room temperature. And also for the decorating part, I have here some strawberry jam, and I'm using this brand here. And then also they use powdered sugar, if you can see right here, to make that awesome design, but I don't know how to cut the paper out to make it look like that without ripping the paper. They have a stencil at the back of the book. However, what I'm gonna do instead is I'm gonna just put this whipped topping into a Ziploc bag and try to pipe this design onto the finished product. Now the first thing you're gonna do is make the crust. So just get, I forgot the word of this. It's been a long day. Cupcake tins. Get one of these, and of course put your cupcake liners. To make the crust, you just crush up the graham crackers, like I've done right here, and you put 2 tablespoons of the melted butter. Now the next thing you want to do is, after mixing that together, is you want to put about, and let me change the camera angle so you can see what I'm doing. Okay. So what you're gonna do is, whoa, this one right here? Okay. Yeah, sorry, I'm trying to figure it out. Okay, sorry. About 2 teaspoons of the graham cracker crust. I know this is bigger than a teaspoon, but basically you just wanna cover the bottom of it, but you don't wanna cover it all the way because you do wanna fill it with the cream cheese. So you just kind of just fill it in, and then you just keep going until they are all filled. Okay, so I have everything already set and ready to go, and I have the oven set at 350 degrees. I'm gonna just pop this into the oven for 5 minutes, or roughly until you know that it's set, and then take it out to cool. All right, 5 minutes is up and it smells really good. So I'm just gonna pull them on out and set them aside so that they can cool. I just want to point out also that after I took the graham cracker crusts out of the oven, I turned the temperature from 350 to 325. Next, I have all 3 of the cream cheese packages in here, and they are soft room temperature, and I'm just gonna mix this all together and make it creamy and smooth, about 2 to 3 minutes until it's fluffy. So here we go. All right, so it's been about 2 minutes and this is how it's looking like. And next I'm going to add 1.5 cup sugar. I'm gonna add a pinch of salt. And I'm also going to add 1 teaspoon of vanilla extract. Once I get the safety seal off. Alright, so 1 teaspoon. Pour that in there. And then mix that really well. Next, what you're going to do is you're going to crack an egg one at a time. You're going to crack it, then you're going to mix it really well. Then do the second one, mix it really well, and then finally the third one, and then mix again really well. And then this portion is done. All right, everything's ready to go. And it says, oh wait, let me show you what it looks like. So that's all mixed. They say to put about 1/4 of a cup in each cup. I'm just gonna put enough so that I can see that it is, you know, not all the way full, because we do want to have room for our strawberry jam. So I'm just gonna fill it about that much. Let me bring it closer to you so you can see. So it's about that amount right there. This is a tablespoon flour tablespoon. So I'm just gonna keep filling these up until I'm done with all of them. Okay, I'm ready to go. And before I put these into the oven, I just want to note that in here, what they had said to do was to make like a water bath. I've never done that before, so let's see how that turns out. But what they said was to boil some water and then set it aside so that it's still warm. And when you're ready to bake these, you have like a pan. And, well, let me show you. Sorry. Okay. So within here, I have a pan, and I know it's hard to tell, but it is filled with water, and it's hot water, and it's not filled up all the way. So what's going to happen is that this is going to go on top of it, and it should be about 2/3, like 2/3 of it's going to be covered underneath with water. And you're going to bake that for 20 to 25 minutes, or until it's set and not too jiggly in the center. All right, so now all of the little cakes are done, and this is what they look like. They look really spongy, and they like really fluffy. I guess maybe that's what the water cooking technique does. I don't know, but they look really fluffy. Let me put this downwards so that you can see what I'm going to be doing. So they said to get your jam and to, you know, take some out and like cook it in like on the stove and so on to get it like liquidy. However, these just came right out of the oven, so they're really hot, and I feel like if I just spoon these on right now, they'll probably melt and even itself out. Does that make sense? I don't know if that made any sense, but anyways, yeah, so I'm using just the heat of it. See, like, yeah, it's working. The heat of the hot little cakes to melt it and even it out. So I'm just gonna spoon these on top of all of them, and once it gets a little more liquidy, see, like I already see it happening, I'm just gonna spread it evenly. I'm gonna continue to do that until I finish all of these little fluffy, oh my gosh, they're so cute! Ah, these fluffy, oh! Fluffy cakes. I just thought of that movie, what was it, Despicable Me, where she's talking about things are so fluffy. These are like really fluffy. But anyways, and I'll be back in just a moment. All right, and the last and final thing that I need to do before I start to eat them, these smell so good, is to, I'm gonna try to freehand that. Let's see how that goes. Either way, I'm gonna eat it. So what I did was I just got a Ziploc bag and I cut a tiny little hole in it, and I filled some pre-made frosting. And originally what you're supposed to do is there's a template at the back of this book of that, and you're supposed to cut it out I didn't want to do that, so I'm just gonna try my best. Here we go. Alright. So here's like an ear. And another ear. Oh wait, there's a bow. Whoops. A bow on this side. Okay. Something like that. And happy little trees. That's what I'm thinking of right now. Oh my gosh. It's okay. It's still tasty. There. And then one right there. Sort of. Okay. Whoa. Okay. Okay, well this looks like a cat. Alright, well there's my Hello Kitty cupcake. I'm sure it still tastes good. Also, I want to dedicate this video to the awesome and amazing Carol, who loves Hello Kitty, and I actually got this for her for last Christmas. But anyways, this is for you, Carol. So I'm just gonna let that set a little more, and then I'm gonna try it out. Alright, so I'm ready for this taste test. Even though the cat looks like that, it's still gonna taste good. So let me give it a try. Wow. Like, I'm gonna be honest with you, like, when I saw, like, this book, I'm like, I can't make that stuff. And, like, I know, like, that didn't look like the one in the picture, but this is really good. Good job, cookbook! It's so disheartening when you see, like, stuff that looks like this, and then you, like, try it, and you're like, man, that was a waste of ingredients, but this was really worth it. So thank you to Michele Chen Chock. Thank you so much for writing this book and doing that. That was actually really tasty. Anyways, thanks everybody for watching. I hope you have an awesome day. Thank you.